Hello, everyone, and welcome to this next section where we're going to be discussing about the upper citation. Please let me remind you, you might be hearing the voice of my son in the background. We are both doing this Zoom meeting together for peace. So, thank you very much. So, I'm going to share my screen right now, and so we move straight to the upper format for the 7th edition. We're going to be doing reference. This video is about knowing how to do your reference. So here we are. Okay, so you know how I got to this place now. If you check my first video that I sent on the group chat, you know how I got to this place. So right now we're going to do upper referencing. Now you need to know that referencing is all about is at the end part of your work. I'm going to show you an example. I've opened a document here. So this is what we call reference. Something like this is called reference. You can see I've highlighted it so you can get to see it in yellow. So this is an example of a reference list. So it can either be at the down part of your work, but if you're doing writing assignment, it is always on a separate page. If you are submitting discussion forum assignment, it may just be at the down part of after you finish writing all this, it can be at the down part. But if you are doing writing assignment work, it's always in a separate page. Otherwise, you'll be failed for that. So this is your reference. This is what I mean by reference. So we're going to see the magic here in a break. So and also you need to know some basic rules about referencing. Number one of the rules is any reference you listed below your work must reflect in the in-text citation that I taught you earlier. For example, look at this now. This is an in-text citation, future of working, no date. This lady got this information from this. She said, according to future of working, they don't have, maybe the place she got it, there's no year there. So I've taught you when there is no year, you put no date, n.d. That's why I put it in bracket, no date. So according to future of working, you can see she quoted from future of working. Joining an interest group as an individual is a little like what happens when workers join a union group. So, but she didn't put paragraph here or page number. So I don't know why she did that, but not to worry. If you have to do yours, ensure you put paragraph after the quote. And there is no full stop in the code because you have the quote mark on top. So you put your paragraph, either it's paragraph 1 or paragraph 2. Let's just assume that she picked it from paragraph 4 from the website. So we'll put it para dot and then 4. So let's say it doesn't have page number, put it in paragraph 4, then you have put full stop at the back of the paragraph of the quotation. So now you can see that there is future of working, no date, blah, 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 in the in-text. Now let's go to the reference if it's going to reflect in the reference. So when we go to the reference list, wow, it's there. You can see future of working. Then the reference list is so, and so. Future of working, no date, full stop, 19 advantage and disadvantage of interest group, future of working group. So what does this mean? This means that if I should click the link, or copy this link to my URL, this is HTTP, blah, 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 is a link. If I should copy this link and paste it on Google or paste it on my Google Chrome and then search for it, it will take me to the web page where she found that information. So let's try if it's going to work, because that's what the lecturer or the instructor will do for you. They're going to copy it like this. So let's go to my URL page, and I've copied it. Let me go to my URL page. Let's search for it if what she wrote is true there. So I copied it on my URL page like this, Control V. So it's all there now, and then I press enter, and let's see if it's going to take us directly to the page. Let's wait a minute. It's just trying to load. All right. Okay, here we are. You can see it takes me right there to where she got the information from. And you can see she got information 19 advantage and disadvantage of interest group. Now let's look at one of the quotes that she quoted. Let's see if it is in this place. So we know the right paragraph where she got the quote from. So let's see. Okay, let's look at the first quote. She quoted, according to future of working, no, the joining an interest group as an individual is a little like what happened when workers join a union group. Let's see if it's in the website. So we go back to the website, we see that. Where do they write joining here, joining here, joining here? Okay. Joining, we see another first joining. It's not this one. So let's look for it. Huh? You didn't put paragraph there. So she's the one talking in the background. She didn't put paragraph. So I'm telling her she did not put paragraph in our work. So let me see. Let's try. This may take a little bit of time, but I just want you to see that your reference page must also have in-text. So anything you are referencing, it must reflect in the in-text citation in your work. Do you understand? Do you understand? So let's go to the next. Okay, I think I found it. So this is the quote. This is what she quoted. Joining interest group as an individual is like what happens when workers join a union. This is the quote that she quoted. So yeah, so this is how your lecturers go to find. They can find your work. They can find your quote. Those are in-text citations. They can find it through checking the reference list. So if you put an in-text citation, it must reflect in your reference list. So now the question is, how do I reference my work? How do I reference my work? I told you that both of us, I and my son, were doing this Zoom meeting. So you are hearing his voice in the background. So Michael, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Sorry, it's not in a good mood right now. So let's continue. Do you get the point now? So let's go, right? So that is the first rule of citing your work. So I'm back to APA citation. Now, how do you reference a print book? Mind you, the in-text citation is the same for all. Do you understand? The in-text citation is different from wherever you got your information from. If you are doing in-text citation, the one I taught you in the other video is the same. Is the same. That's how anywhere you got your information from. If you are doing in-text citation, is the same. But anywhere you got, if you got your work from different places and you want to do the referencing, the structures are different. For example, if what the information you got, the quote you got is from a print book. When you mean print book, that is a book that was printed, like a hard copy book. You can see this is how to reference a print book. You can see my cursor was on print book. Yeah. All right, boss. I told you we are two. So that's his way of saying hi, everyone. All right. So this is. Oh yeah, go and suck some breast and then come back. Thank you for your time. So this is the way to reference a print book, but hardly these days we have print book. Most of your people's book are online books. So I'm going to show you how to do that, how to reference their book, online books. So we're on print book. So this is how to reference a print book. So if you want to reference a print book, you don't need to cram it. You can just go to this LRC Center Academic Honesty Upper 7th edition, and then you get to be looking at it side by side as you are doing it. So in case the information you got is on print book, this is how you go about it. Element. The element is author's last name, comma, author's first and middle initials, full stop, year of publication, italicize, title italicize, you italicize the title, and then the publisher. So this is for a print book. Remember, it's different from, the structure is different from online book. This is for hard copy book. The information you got is on hard copy book. This is how you reference it. This is how you write your reference. All right. So this is an example. Larson. This is his first name. This is his last name, author's last name, comma. This is his first name, but the initial is what you provide. Author's first and middle initial, full stop, then the other initial, full stop, then the year of publication. Look at it in bracket. Year of publication in bracket, 1977. Then the title of the book, The title of the book, you will italicize it. You put it in italicized. That is, you know how to do that now. So the rise of professionalism. And mind you, the first letter must be capital letter. The first letter must be capital letter, while the rest is small letter. The rise of professionalism, full stop. Then the publisher, look at the publisher, University of California Press. Paragraph. This is a publisher. So behind every book, there is the publisher there. Behind every print book, there is the publisher. So you include the publisher's name. So this is for single author book. Now, this is for multiple authors. Multiple authors. When you say multiple authors, list up to 20 authors by their names, followed by their initials, and use ampersand, that is and, before and the last name. So now, before the last author. So multiple authors, 2 to 20. This is how you list it. So you can see in this place now you have just 3 authors. If it is 2 authors, you do this, you write it this name, and you write it Rivano, NS, and Hussein. You get it now? This is but this is 3 authors, so they wrote it. So you list all the authors, their last name, initial, comma, last name, initial, comma, last name, initial, comma, and then when you get to the last author, if it's up to 20 authors, but you hardly see books these days that they are up to 20 authors. Highest you see is 5, 3, 2, and 1. So this is for 2 to 20 authors. So this is how you do it. This is the example. So if it is more than 21, multiple authors, more than 21. For a print book, remember we're still on the print book structure. Look at it now. Multiple authors, more than 21. This is how you write it. You first of all list the first 20. You list it, you list it, you list it, you list it, you list it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is up to like 20 authors. You see it now. So they said when listing 21 or more authors, list the first 19 with their names and initials, followed by an ellipse, no absent, and then the final author. So if it is 21 or more, you first of all list the 19. When you list the 19, then you now do this. This is what we call an ellipse. Dot. Then you now put the final author's name in this place. Are you seeing it now? So, but you may not get to do all this because, but it's good that you know about this. So the author's names and their initial last names and their initials, and then the year of publication comes last. So you first of all list all the authors' names. If you are doing for 2 to 20 authors, you list all the authors' names, and then you now put the date, the year of publication. Sorry, the year of publication in bracket. So look at it. Just follow. Look at the words properly. You will get to understand how to do it. Please, if you are confused, if you're still confused about this, please let me know in the comment section. God bless you. So that is for print book. Now let's go to online book. Remember, you can do side by side viewing. You look at it and then you get to. So online book are mainly PDF files, document files. They are all called online book. Now, maybe you download it. You get it now. Please, if you are downloading any book online, ensure you have the link saved. You must copy the link because anyone who is going to check your reference will click the link. So if you are downloading any online book, make sure you have the link. Copy the link. If you want to use any online book for your resource, copy the link. Please copy the link. Copy the link. Good. So this is how to reference an online book. So the structure is quite different from a print book. So author last name, author first and immediate initial, which is also almost as the same as a print book. And okay, and last name and initials of other authors, if any, year of publication, title italicized, but now instead of using publisher, you use the URL, that is the link where you downloaded the book from. For example, look, you can see something like this: Austin, J, initial, dot, the year of publication, Pride and Prejudice, italicized. Please look at the punctuation marks, the full stop, the dot, take note of the commas and everything, so that you can be replacing it when you are doing yours. You don't have to cram it. Whenever you want to reference, if you don't remember, just go and check it and then begin to follow the process. But me, I'm already used to it, so that's why I don't, most of the time I don't look at it. But when I feel like I'm kind of like mistaken, I'll just go back again to refresh my memory and then I get it right. You understand? So this is the link URL. You can see the title, or the title of the book is this now. Are you seeing it now? The title of the Pride and Prejudice, and this is the link. So if I should click the link, it will take me to where I downloaded the ebook. Do you understand? Do you understand that? So if there's an online book with a DOI number, this is the same way you're going to do it. You include the URL in this place. So Smith, J. 2018 Women Support Group dot the website, sorry, okay, I forgot the website. The name of the website will be here, then before the URL. Do you understand? The name of the website will be here. This is the name of the website where you went to download it, and this is the URL. So save the name of the website and save the link. So that's how you do for online book. We also have online journal. You click on it. Journal, the structure is different. Print journal, that is a journal that is printed. Most of the time, we don't really use journal that is printed, but this is the format: author's last name, first and middle initials, last name and of other authors, year of publication in bracket, title, stop, title of articles. If you look at this now, title of article, the title of article is not italicized, but the title of the journal itself is italicized. For example, you can look at it: Wayne's AB, this is initial 1992, the Murphians and the American political culture. You can see that the title of the journal is not italicized. These are the different structure entirely, but this is particularly for journal. If you get a book that has journal, you see they write it journal. But look at it now. Journal of Popular Culture. The title of the journal will be italicized, but the title of the article will not be italicized. This is the title of the article in the journal. It is not italicized, but this is the title of the journal itself. So you italize it. Then take a look at the numbers there. Volume number italicized. So every journal has a volume number, so you italize it, the volume number, but the issue number will be in bracket, but it is not italicized. You can see these things are very, very important. It's not italicized. Then the page where you got the information from, the page number of the article will be there. Are you getting that page? You can see the way they wrote the page number 21 to 24. So everyone who is looking at this right now, we know that you got the information from a journal. Do you get me now? You got the information from a journal. So the same also goes to online journal. The difference between print journal and online journal is that print journal, you won't provide any link, but online journal, you have to provide a link or a DOI, direct object identifier link. So this is the approach. So you just look at it word for word and then you get to do it. So, but mind you, the first rule of it is that you must not put any reference that didn't show, like in-text citation in your text. So if you are copying anything from this place, you must follow the in-text citation procedure. If you are taking any code or paraphrasing any code from here, if you copy it and put it inside your work, after all, you paraphrase it inside your work, you must cite it the way I taught you how to cite in-text citation. And after you've done that, then you now come to the reference page and reference it the way it's supposed to be referenced. If you picked it from online book, I've showed you the structure already. This is the structure for journal. And let's go to web page. Most of our information we see it from web page. So this is web page. Like the last one, like this one that I show you now. This one, what's the name of this one? So future of working that I showed you earlier. This is like a web page. This is a web page now. This is not, it's not a book. If it's an online book, I would have downloaded it like a PDF, but this is just like a web page. So there's a how to reference a web page. So what to check out for while you're referencing a web page. So let's quickly check that. So let me go back to my Uopeople. Sorry about that. So I jumped, you can see the table of content. There's so much, I can't take everything, but you have to be checking them one after the other yourself. So I quickly jumped to web page. So if you want to reference television, if you got an information from while watching television, there is how to reference it. So when you check it, you will see it. Mind you, the in-text citations, they are all the same. For all these different type of referencing, their in-text citations are the same, but it's just that the references are different. I hope you got that. If you don't understand, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. So web page is how we reference web page. Author's last name, authors or person or organization. Please, it's always author's last name and then the initial, and then date published or updated in bracket. Title of web page italics, site name, and then the URL. You can see that's the procedure on how to do. You can see the example here. Body, Boyd, this is the last name of the author, full stop. Then V, the initial, the first name initial or the middle name initial, dot. Then the title, the date, you can see they wrote the date in full, but you can be seeing that the previous one I've been checking is just the year of publication. Online book is just a year. You get me now? But look at this now. January 20, look at the way they write it, 2012, January 15, in bracket, then full stop, about Zora Nola Hosting. This is the title of the web page. Then this is the site name, Zora Nola Hosting. Then this is the link. So this is how you reference a web page. So let's see if that lady did it well in our work. So you can see future of working, and then she came down here and then she wrote future of working. Like I told you, if there is no page, if there is no date, if you didn't see any date in the web page or in the publication or in the online book, this is how you write it. No date. N.D means no date. So this means that in the web page that she went to, there's no page, there's no date there. Sorry, there's no date there. So future of working, no date, then full stop. She italicized the title of the web page. She italicized the title of the web page. Good. And then future of working, that's the site name, future of working. And then future of working, look at it, this is a site name, future of working. Let me use different colors to differentiate it so that we can get to see the picture format of it. Let me use this other color for it. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so we're good to go. All right. So you can see the title italicized, you can see the site name in future of working, and then you can see this is the link. And this work, she has done it last year, but see it, the link is still functional. That's how it works at Uopeople. I get it now. So this is the link. So you can see that she accurately did it. So let's go to the web page and check for ourselves if all the things we saw on the reference list. So you can see now that she actually referenced it well, and then it also reflected in her in-text citation. That is, she copied something from there, and she copied a direct quote. I think she did it almost like 2 to 3 times. This is another direct quote that she copied again, She copied another direct quote. This one is also a direct quote that she copied again. Are you seeing it now? So you can see that it reflects, and that's the only place she got. So if she's going to put another reference again here, maybe she got another information from another website, then it has to also reflect. You must either paraphrase what you got from that place inside this text, or you have a direct quote from there inside the text. But mind you, your whole work like this must be 70% your words and 30% outside source. I hope I'm clear on that. I hope I'm clear on that. So that is how to do your reference. That is how to do your reference. You can see Future of Working, that's the name of the website. Future of Working, that's the name of the website. You can see this is the title of the web page, 19 advantage and disadvantage of interest group. So when I look around, there is no date. I can't find any date here. You can see I check everything both up and down. There's no date. So if I want to reference it, I'll write it as no date. No date. Do you understand? So remember, the date is, it will write it in full, and you can see they're giving you the approach on how to write it in full. There are other articles that you get to see the date, you get to see everything. Other web page, sorry, that you get to see the date and you get to see everything. So if it is web page on newspaper, there's how to write it. You click on it, you show you the procedures right here. If it is print newspaper, that is the newspaper that was printed, and you bought it from the vendor, and then you saw something that is related to your work there, and then you pick a quote from there. There's a how to reference it. When you click on it, it will show you in this side how to the approach, what to put and what to put there that will complete your reference. So so that will be all for the upper reference. Please, if you have any questions, please make sure you reach out to me. I'm just a message away. I'm here to help you. Thank you very much. Now, okay, let me show you something that she did wrong. Look at this now. She did a kind of reference in here. Khan Academy. This is wrong. So let's remove the dot at the back. Please be careful with your punctuation mark. So she did a correct from this. Now I can know that she got this information from Khan Academy, no date, expressionism, and this is a web page. I can see without even, this is a web page. She got information from a web page. But if you look at her work, there is no in-text citation here that shows that she copied anything from the page, so which makes her reference 40. Do you get it now? So she's supposed to show us maybe a paraphrase or a quote from Khan Academy inside this work. So this is actually wrong, but this other one is right. This other one is right. You can see that we saw an in-text citation here of her referencing list. So this is another one again. This is another one. According to Franklin, you can see according to Franklin et al. 2020. What should this tell you? This should tell you that the authors here are up to 3. There are up to 3 authors. That's why she used ETAL. You can follow the punctuation mark. And she used a parenthesis in-text citation style here because, she used a narrative in-text citation style here because the narrative, the name of the author comes first before the name and the year of the author comes first before the code. A bond is a type of financial system that a company uses to invest to investors directly. You can see now, this is a paraphrase. So according to, but now let's go to the reference if it reflects there. Sorry, there's a mistake here. Okay, so let's go to the reference if it appears there. All right, so it's there. You can see now, Frankly M. Gilby Unicom. So this is where she got the information from. You can see now that this is an online book. From looking at this reference, I can tell you just one hand that this is an online book. You can see Franklin M. And look at it now. There are 3 authors here and Copper D. You can see this is the reference approach for online book. Then the year of publication, then the title of the book, Principle of Accounting, Volume 1, is italicized. Then the title of the Principle of Accounting, Volume 1, Financial Accounting, is italized. Then the site's name, open stacks rice. Are you getting now? University. This is the site name. It is because the thing is long, that's why it's still on one line. You can see it's still on one line. So space. Then the link, the URL link. So if I should click on this link or copy this link now, it will take me to the book or the online book where she downloaded it from. So this referencing now is also reflecting, this reference is reflecting in her work. Are you seeing it now? So that's how we do. So this is right. I think she also did other referencing. I think she used parenthesis method here. Okay, you can see now she used parenthesis method here. That is, there is a direct opposite of debenture bond, chemical secured bond, companies pledge, blah 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 blah. And then she now finally came and do in-tex citation here, Franklin E. et al. 2022. So this is a parenthesis method where the author name and the year comes in bracket after the quote or after the paraphrase. Mind you, if you are quoting, there must be a quote sign. This is a quote sign. This is a quote sign. But if you are not, if you are paraphrasing, you don't need a quote sign. So if you are quoting, the quote must be the sentence must begin with a quote sign and end with a quote sign. Then the name of the author if you are using a parenthesis method or narrative method. Please, do you understand me? All right. So if you do understand me, let me know. Let me know what you feel about this in this comment section on WhatsApp group. So that'll be all for referencing. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be going to the next one, which is the online classroom. That's what we're going to be doing next right now. So let me save this video and I'll come back for that.